All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. If you're joining on Instagram, how are you? If you're joining on Facebook and YouTube, how are you doing today? Let's quickly just do a sound check, audio check. Are you able to hear me on your side? And how is the audio on your side? On your side. Okay. How is the audio on your side? Dr. Ife, how are you doing? If you are able to hear me, please let me know. Give me a small update. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Aluko Omowa. Thank you very much. All right, you guys can hear, you're hearing me on Instagram also. All right, let's be gentle. Let's be gentle. Let's be gentle on this one. This morning, let's be gentle. All right, thank you very much, Olajumoke, for the update. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So we are going to be looking at something very important because you see, like me, I'm a very vigilant person, and every time there is a post on my wall, by the time the admin will share it, I always want to follow it up and go inside of it. I always want to go inside of it and place my own comment there, and then at the same time, I'll watch the rest of people, um, how they react to the post. And I must confess to you guys that some of these people who are the victims are crying for help. Sometimes they feel a little bit attacked. They feel a little bit attacked, and they feel like, okay, why would they be saying that? You don't know my story. But I feel like, okay, they shouldn't be attacked or feel bad about it, because what happened is that there is no way you can put the whole story inside of one story. Lot and lot of stuff uh, may not be able to, you may not be able to put them inside of that little story. So people will definitely assume or probably start asking questions or make up some things and all that. But if you're sending the messages, just know that you're going to pick, from out of the messages that you see, out of the comments you see, just pick whichever one that you feel like is actually applicable and good for you, and follow it. And if you are not satisfied, I think best thing for you to do is to sign up for counseling. Sign up for counseling. I will definitely take you. I will go from there. People do ask me sometimes, why do you always crack jokes whenever you're responding? I said, because these people didn't pay me. It's a free service. So I have to kind of like, you know, make myself feel good as I respond to them. And it's not like I'm actually so wicked like that. I still give out some little information out there. But if you want me to put my best into into the reply or the comment, then you need to pay for my service. Then I will be able to now open the books, and then we go into it, and I will be able to help you out. But if you are consulting me like as if to say I'm your church pastor, I'm not your church pastor. Sorry. I don't do free things. I don't do nothing free. I don't do free things, man. I'm not your church pastor. You don't pay tithe to me. You don't pay offering to me. You don't pay nothing. So when you're coming to me, always know it at the back of your mind that I must to pay for the service. And if you don't want to pay for the service, then I will post it for you. And the bass goals that you're gonna get may actually send you into a coma. And when you get into a coma, don't come back and be crying to me because you requested for it. The people out there, those guys are just exactly like me. They know they carry last. Those people don't get time. They give it to you like right, left, and center. Anytime, any day, you feel cool. All right. So if you want me to attend to you, you pay my fee. I will definitely come to your rescue. We look into it, we book a session, and we go into it. So don't consult, don't be writing me like I want you to be the one to explain. No, I'm not going to explain. I'm not your church pastor. Where you pay your tithe to, that's where you go to and ask them for free service. Okay. All right. All right. So I want us to look at something different today. And what I want us to look at is something very, very important. And I've been looking at it, and it's kind of like really, I'm afraid about it. Uh, African mother-in-laws and their married sons. I want us to actually look into it, and I would love you to make a call. I would love you to call, and let's talk about this stuff together. But let me break it down quickly. Okay? Now, one thing I notice is that a lot of African mother-in-laws, they're not good when it comes to training their children. They're not good when it comes to training their children. They let the kids, the boys, they let them live the kind of life, any kind of life they want. No training, no nothing. They always rely on their mother to fight for them, their mother to tell them what to do. When they fail and fall, they run to their mom, and the mother will cover them up. Okay? Now, there is a kind of a love between a son and a mom and a mother. That kind of love should be it should be the opportunity for you to train your son well. Because your son will actually connect with you as a mother. Your son will connect with you as a mother, will respect you as a mother, will cherish you as a mother, will love you dearly because you are the mother. So he will listen to you. Your son will always listen to you. Your son will actually be open to you. Your son will show you what is not able to show any other person as a mother. And you must understand that you have a responsibility over that boy. And your responsibility is to train him. Train him. You see, during the time you are training a boy child, you are training him to be a man. Keep training him to be a man. Don't train him to be a sissy. And that's where the importance of a man, a male figure in the house, is important. So many single mothers, they have succeeded in raising sissies. Boys that are behaving like girls. Boys that are supposed to be men, but they behave like boys. Like girls, like girls. They have succeeded in raising sissies. They fight for the boys. They feed them. They do all manners of things for them. At the end of it all, the boy will actually become a sissy because he's not able to stand for himself. When they bully your son in school, you quickly run there. You quickly run over there and say, who bullied you? Who is the person? You report to the principal. You report to this. I told my daughter, if anybody should bully you in school, call that guy to his face. Tell him, the next time you do this to me, you go see what I'm going to do. They called me at our school. They said, your daughter was mean. I said, what do you mean was mean? I said, what happened? And then she told me that he pushed me down. I was running and he pushed me down. And I told him, next time you try that stuff, you're going to smell yourself. And that was it. That was the last time that happened. It never happened again. I didn't go there to fight for her. I taught her what to do to defend herself. I am raising a girl that is going to be able to stand for herself. I'm not raising a girl that will be running and coming home and be saying, oh, daddy, oh, no, 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 no. Don't come to me. Go and fight that fight. But so many of these boys today, they are sissies. They can't fight nothing. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. And I see them all everywhere. And I was telling you guys the other day, you see, when you go to Nigeria and you bring a boy from Nigeria and let the boy be side by side with the boys here in America, you will see the difference. There's a lot of difference there. A lot of difference there. I'm telling you. In the character, you will see difference. You see difference in the boldness. You see difference in the aggressiveness. You see it there. We raise sissies here. You see, the moment you as a mother, you notice that the father is absentee father, quickly go and look for a male figure to help you. Maybe the church pastor will be the one to nurture him. Maybe your brother will be the one to help out. All right? Maybe somebody you know on the street will help you to nurture and groom your son to be a man. No wonder the women are saying, the mother-in-laws are saying, we are helping our son to fight their wives. And I saw one stupid guy. I was like, will you pray that what that boy sees should happen to your own son? I was like, what did he see? What exactly did he see? Your mother didn't train you well. You toasted the girl yourself. Maybe your mother toasted the girl for you anyway. I don't know. Okay? You are the one that actually used your penis on the girl. Maybe your mother came to help you to put the penis inside vagina. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. So when the time comes for argument to happen, then you quickly run to your mom again, and your mom will now come and say, next time you treat my son like that, I will deal with you. How about if mommy should die tomorrow? Who will now fight for you? Who will now fight for you? Who? If your mommy should die tomorrow now, who are you going to run to and say, come and fight my wife for me? Who will come? And that's why we need to raise our sons. Raise them to become men. Not sissy men. Real men. Okay? That could stand their ground. That could face challenges. Deal with situations. Okay? Okay? Be able to think. Be able to acquire the skill of a real leader. Be able to take responsibility. Be able to break down and cry. Be able to say, I'm sorry. All right? That when you say I'm sorry doesn't change the fact that you're a man. Crying doesn't change the fact that you're a man. Train them to be like that. Don't train them to become sissies in life. Don't. Because one day you're going to be gone. Who will fight for them? Who will? Who will fight for them? So whenever we are getting divorced, and the man is saying, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Always put the children in consideration. You don't want to say, I'm done, I am done. The father, the mother must be in the life of these kids. They must train them. The lack of training will cause error. And instead of you resting, at the age of 60, you will still be running up and down, up and down, up and down. And let me now tell you something. When you think that the woman is giving a man problem, it is because the man is not doing what he should be doing. What he should be doing? When a boy is not helping out in the house, the woman is cooking, the woman is cleaning, taking care of the little boy, and all kinds, and your son is holding remote control and flipping through channel of TV. You didn't train your son that any bimo or an. You didn't train your children that you didn't train your son that your wife is not your slave. When she's cleaning, you are cleaning. When she's cooking, you are cooking. You didn't train your son to take the trash outside. You didn't train your son to lock the door. You didn't train your son. I see some boys, very, very stupid boys. The electricity is high. The electricity is so high. And then we walk past it, we turn the light on and walk away. Turn the light in the kitchen on, walk away. No brain at all to understand that the electricity is so expensive, let me turn it off. No brain, no nothing like that in their head. Their mother failed, their father failed them. Not me. Not me. Oh. I will take that son back there. I'll say, what is here? Say light. Why is the light on? Do you know how much I paid in bill last month? No. Do you know how much I paid in bill? It's okay, I paid $350. Will you be the one to pay next time? No, sir. Okay, next time you pass through this corridor and you see a light on, what should you do? Turn it off, sir. Yes. Turn it off. Let it ring the bell in your head like you think about eating your food. If I didn't give you food, if I refuse to give you food, will you be happy? No, sir. Very good. And next time you will see them pass through that same corridor, see the light on, they turn it off. They turn it off. They turn it off. I'm not going to lie to you. If you fail to train your children, that's it for you. Just imagine I see kids, boys, will pass in front of me in church, not even greet me. Not my children. You know, I see boys pass in front of me and not even greet me. Your mom didn't train you. Your mother didn't tell you that when you see adults, you greet them. Your mom didn't tell you that. You see, many of you guys are destroying the life of your kids. This stuff is hot, John. Let me take this jacket off. You guys, you are destroying the life of your children. You mess them up. Which stupid America are you talking about? Where is the stupid America that you're talking about? America, my foot. Of America that won't behave well. That won't understand how to respect elders. What kind of stupid America is that? I train my kids. When you see anybody, you greet them. You greet them. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Yes, we're Africans. Okay? We are Africans. We are not Americans. All right? They could be disrespecting themselves or they have a different form of respect for themselves. But you, African boy, you got to greet elder. When you go to church and you see pastor in church, you greet him. I didn't say be prostrating. Go and shake the pastor. Say, good morning, sir. Good. A good boy. That's where you learn. That's where they see you to be a very good and decent boy. All right? And your mother must teach you that when you see elders coming, you collect what is in their hands. Help them. I've seen a lot of boys. They will sit in a corner and the elderlies and their mommy will be struggling to bring soda inside and the grocery inside, and they will sit down and they will be looking like this. Allah. I visited the home and the mother left me at the house with the father, with the husband, went to do grocery shopping, and their son was sitting there in a corner, and the mother came back with almost about 7 or 8 nylon bags, and she was struggling to carry it, trying to open the door. So I quickly stood up and went there to help her open the door, and I took the soda and the water in for her. I was using my bombastic eyesight or side eye to look at the boy. This is a 17-year-old boy. 17-year-old boy. I went back to sit down. I believe that the man, that's the father, supposed to be ashamed of himself at that time, that Alejo, a visitor, is going to open the door for his wife, helping the wife to carry water and carry nylon bag inside. He's supposed to be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. And we sit down there and we say, oh, we go to church. Which church do you go? What are they teaching you in the church? Where is the moral? What kind of value are they adding to your life when you go to the church? You're just regular, like every other person. I have to go there to go and help. How will the boy learn to help his wife when he marries? Because the dad refused to help the mother. He never saw his dad go to help his mom. The mom just felt like, I'm the slave of this house, I'll carry the whole thing inside. So where will he learn to respect a woman? Where will he learn to help a woman when they all just leave him over there? You know me, I'm not, I go talk. Call the boy and say, come here, man. What's wrong with you? Did you see your mom struggling? I was on my phone. I said, you on your phone? Did you hear the door was open? Yes, and you saw your mom was struggling and you didn't even feel, it was like, she didn't ask. Oh, your mom must not ask before you help? Okay, good job. So your mother must to call you and ask you to come and help her for you to help her. What a dumb idea is that? What a very dumb idea. I look at the dad, I was like, the guy was just pretending to be watching TV. I was like, this is a dumb man too, very dumb, stupid man. Your son is saying nonsense and you are still pretending to be watching TV. I'm telling you. And you see what I'm saying? And we sit down over here and then we start blaming girls. We train the girls well. Go and look at how we train our daughters. Go and look at how we train our daughters. Our daughters are being trained well. They go to the kitchen. They go to wash dishes. They go to do laundry. They go to school. Like the boys are going to school. They do all kinds of stuff like the boys are doing. But they come to the house, they do extra things. You didn't know that you are making the women more powerful than your boy child. You didn't know when you are doing that to her. Because she's still doing exactly all what the boy is doing. Oh. Everything the boy is doing, she's still doing. She's still going to school. She's still reading a book. She's still going to take exam. She's still doing everything. At the same time, she's coming home. She got to vacuum. She got to wash the bathroom. She got to go to the kitchen. She got to do all this. So you are giving her extra training over your son. And you are telling me there's not going to be a problem later down the road. There will be problems. There will be problems. Big time problems. And you know what funny thing? In those days, women, they accepted themselves to be a slave of a man. Now, it's a different ball game. You are digging a grave for your sons. And when we talk about it here, you say you decline. I disagree. I disagree. You are digging a grave for your sons. You are empowering the girls. The girls are being empowered. They are strong. The girls are strong. They are becoming so strong. Oh, God. They're the one paying bills now. Men are just sitting like sissies in the house. Oh, the women are becoming strong. They are now masculine right now. They are doing what men do. Those things that men used to do, they are the one doing them now. And you now see our boys just going to the gym. All they do is building testosterone. They go to the gym. They do nothing in their brain, nothing in the head. They didn't get trained well. That's the reason why mommy are trying to block the fault. Mommy will now come to start blocking the shortcomings, the weakness. So mommy will come. You have refused to train him. So you need to come and be blocking the mistakes. So you come and bully the girl because the girl is more stronger than him, because the girl is more knowledgeable than him. So because you refuse to train your son, so you must be evolved to block the mistakes. You block the mistakes. That's what you're doing. And you say, oh, I'm fighting for my son. I'm fighting. No, you're not fighting for your son. You are fighting to cover your own stupidity, your mistake, what you did not do. You are fighting to cover it all. And how long are you going to do that? For how long will you do that? Are you still going to do it when you're in the grave? Now tell me. You see, if you didn't do a good job training your son to respect people, you didn't train your son to help people, you didn't train your son to cook, you didn't train your son to clean, you didn't train your son to do all of this stuff, okay, how will he know how to behave when he's married? How will you? So that's why you have to come, because you yourself, you're a woman, you now come and be fighting the other woman in his life. You see, that other woman is trying to upgrade your son. That other woman is trying to push your son to do well. She's asking questions. She's pushing your son. When will you go and get a job? When will you go and get a job? Are you not going to save money? When are you saving money? Stop cheating. Cheating is not good. Stop doing this. So when that girl is doing that, you as a mother, you think he's creating pressure. You see, the man will feel the pressure because he's not used to people questioning him. He will not feel pressurized to say, I have so much pressure. My wife is putting pressure on me. But then the mother will now go there and start warning the girl. Don't kill my son. Don't kill my son. It's because of lack. He is lacking some things. He's lacking some things. He doesn't understand those things. You have failed to impact the knowledge into him. You have failed to train him. No, he's now being challenged. That's why the pressure is coming. He is now being challenged. He does not know how to do those things. He doesn't understand it. So the girl that have been trained well is now in his life, and that one is not looking at him. But you should be a man. You're supposed to be a man. A man's supposed to lead. A man's supposed to pay bills. A man's supposed to cover me. A man's supposed to fight for me. Why are you not doing it? Then you feel pressure. The pressure is going to be there. He's not used to it. Mommy does his laundry. Mommy cleans his room. Mommy cooks his food. Mommy doesn't care what he's doing. He's always playing Nintendo. Mommy doesn't care. Mommy does all that stuff. He's expecting the wife to be doing those things like the mother did. Sorry, I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. Your mother destroyed you. Your mother killed you. Your mother messed your life up. So he's expecting the wife to be like the mother. So he could see that the father was absentee father. He was all going and cheating all around. So he believed that's the same thing he's going to do. So he wants to be gallivanting all around town, but the mother never questioned the father. So he believed that my wife shouldn't question me too, because I never saw my mother question my dad. All right, cool. Now you come into 2023, bro. I'm telling you the fact, that's different ball game right now. She is not your mother. She is different, educated, well-trained. Go get her. She is actually making money. She's got the right to question you. Got the right to question you. You got to do things. There are responsibilities that you must carry. If you're not carrying it and you feel pressurized, run to mommy. Come on, run to mommy. Chicken, run to mommy. Sissy, run to mommy. Go tell mommy I've already put pressure on you. Let mommy come fight me. Let mommy come fight me. And before you get to know it and blink, mommy is already calling on the phone. You want my buruko she? Oh my dada, Shama she alone la she face wow. To baba she ruki lo wa to face. But for mama po mommy oh, but for mommy praise oh. Kilo she gono. Oh my lo mi toki to wale mi ko ti jẹun lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. Oh fulonche, oh basun, oh joko for okun oh mo si obi ora mo ma bi ipade. Mo ma sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé yan mo Ondo náà be se ma nse nìyẹn. Ni e gbọ́ràn sọ ko lẹ́nu. Ki se kini kan say mommy say mommy mi jo. Don't mommy me. Eri e pa mi ìyá òsì, ìyá yamayama ojú ẹ tukutuku yẹn. Ojú ẹ tukutuku yẹn. Kó bá sọ̀sọ̀ kú sọ wọ́n yamayama tí kò máa sọ káàkiri nìyẹn. They have done her a favor by marrying her. You've done her a favor by marrying her, right? Eri e pa mi. What's your man any favor? They have done your son favor to actually allow her to go with him. They have done your son a favor by allowing their daughter that is well trained to marry your stupid son that don't have anything up here. Your stupid son that don't know nothing than to cheating. All he knows is cheating. All he knows is go to the gym and be going beer. All he knows is flexing muscles all around the place. All he knows is going to party and drinking energy. Nothing in his head. He doesn't understand he must respect people. He doesn't understand he must reference people, respect people, help his wife. Nobody wants you to help anybody. Go help your wife. Help your wife to do laundry. Help your wife to go do shopping. Help your wife to take care of the kid. Help your wife. Respect your wife. Reference your. Stay in the house. Your mom didn't tell you that. Now you feel the pressure because you're a spoiled kid. Going all around the place anyhow you like it. Oh, he's supporting women. I'm not supporting women. I'm telling you what the right thing to do. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you what is the right thing to do. You don't do this stuff, you don't have peace. And let me tell you something. It's gonna be shocking. One day you're gonna get a phone call that mommy's just gone. Mommy's dead. Now let's see who is gonna fight for you. Maybe your stupid sisters are gonna come and fight for you. And I know your sisters, they know better because they are facing their own music too in their husband houses. They understand. They understand the game. All right? And if they don't, let them start fighting for you too, because I know some sister-in-laws that are stupid too. They poke nose into affairs that they shouldn't poke nose into. All right? They do that. You'll be shocked. You'll be so shocked. I'm not lying to you. If you say, oh, you're supporting women, keep on saying it. Don't change your. Keep on. You see, one day I will see you on my telephone call. You call me, you say, I need you, Dr. Jola, I need you. Why? What is the problem? My wife wants to leave me. Yes, I'll let him leave. This is the time for you to change. Is it not the time for you to go? When to be your man to in your beanie now? To be your man to in your be. Okay? To be your man to beanie. If your mother didn't train you well, you go give yourself, submit yourself to be trained. Learn from the society. Don't learn from the bad ones, learn from the good ones. We all know what is good and what is not. We don't have to tell you what is good. Every day we talk about don't cheat, don't cheat. It's always there. Every time we talk about don't be abused, don't be abused. You're supposed to know by now cheating is not the best. We're supposed to know that abuse is not the best. Then go and learn from people that will treat you how not to be that person. How simple is that? Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. But I'm not blaming you. I blame your mom who's covering you. I blame your mom that is covering you. She didn't do a good job, but she's covering up for the shortcoming. A lot of you guys have sons that are wayward in your home. Wayward kids. You have it. Would you think? You have wayward kids in your home. Ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ tọ́, ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ kọ́, ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ tọ́ ló máa gbélé tẹ́ ẹ̀ kọ́tà. Kẹ́ máa wọlé káàkiri. You be dressing up máa wá gúúsì òsì kiri. Ó yẹ ọmọ yẹn ló máa ta gbogbo lé yín. Eventually ọmọ yẹn ló máa kó ojú tì wá bá yín family yín. Just wait and be seeing ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ kọ́ mọ́ nlé. Ẹnu yóò ká ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bí. You get back to a son. You can't train the kid when the kid's already seeing all the nonsense you two are doing. All the nonsense you're doing. All the nonsense you're doing. You don't have time for training. Only have time for party. Just go to party. You leave your kids alone. You can't even talk to a 14-year-old boy. A 14-year-old boy, you can't talk to them. You can't sit him down and talk to him and say, next time I see this, you're going to start paying bills in this house. Kilo time out. What by the full time out? What is time out? Time out, call time out. What are you talking time out? Mama, I will say out of my house, go and live somewhere else and go and live your life. If you die, you die. If you live, that's good. Choose which one do you want. Do you want to obey this house or you want to go? Which one do you choose? You're an adult. You can go anywhere you want. My dad sent me out of the house several times. That was the time I was gone for 2 years. I was living in school. Taught me a big lesson. When you come here, you'll be hiding your kids. You'll be hiding your kid, and they're doing nonsense. They're doing all this nonsense. A boy smoking India M at the age of 14. You didn't say nothing. I went, America. Wait on. Continue. It's not now. You later down the road, you'll see it. It's not right now. And you, father, you just decide to just drop your children with the mother and you walk away. Like as if to say you are a single person. And then later down the road, you start hearing your son is in jail. Do you know how many Nigerian boys are in jail today? And you guys, Morara, that's why you're looking at me like, what's he saying? Keep on saying what he's saying. It is black Americans that are proud about going to jail. Nigerians, we are not proud about going to jail. There are black Americans who come and say, I just got out. And for me, I don't normally ask them where are they from. I know where he's from. If you see a Nigerian boy go to jail and come out, he will never tell you I just got out. And then you ask him, oh, what are you doing? He was like, I don't do nothing. It's like, do you have any degree? He said, no. So what do you have? GED. Why? Did you go to school? Well, I got locked up for about 5 years of my life. And when I got back, I just lost the touch for all this stuff. And that's what you're seeing Nigerian boys saying. A Nigerian boy saying that to you, you know our culture, you know us. We live inside school. We live in school. You have refused to train your own son. Other people are graduating, other children are graduating. We cannot see your own children there. Other people are graduating college. Your son is not there. Your son is in jail. He's in jail. You send your children to Nigeria to live there. You are destroying their life. Destroying their life. They will not be able to do whatever they want to do. That's where they join the court. And they start killing people all around, sleeping with girls, raping. All right? Because, you didn't train him. You're only training the girls. We put too much of pressure on the girls. Like as if to say if somebody should touch them, they get pregnant. Where you for care? Maboleo, Chocosibi, no for me, no career, no we put so much pressure on the girls. They cannot go. They cannot go outside to play with their. You be come back, come in, come in here. That's what you do. And that girl surrendered as is submitted. She submitted to your authority, and she learned how to cook. At the age of 6, she can clean the house, she can wash the dishes at the age of 9. She is now 18, going to college and buying food stuff to cook for herself. You've been able to train her to respect people. You train her to keep herself. You train her to do this. But you send the boy to school too. And now he can't cook, he can't wash plates, he can't. If you enter his room is always smelling of bad socks and bad shoes and underwears that he has been wearing for 3 years. He refused to wash them. He doesn't even know there is something called laundry. He doesn't know what laundry is. He doesn't know it. Which laundry? Which laundry? He doesn't even know what it is. It is you, the mother, that will be calling him and say, today, so that if mommy, I don't have time. Maybe when you can stop by and just pick them up and wash them for me. And the mommy say, don't worry, by next week I will come and visit you and come and do your laundry for you. Good job, mommy. Mommy, to hear a son. Oh yeah, you will be helping him to go and have sex with his wife. You'll be helping him to go and be doing a lot of things in his house. You know, when it gets to that time, you get to that time, you'll be helping him to do it. And then you now push him. You know, I know some mothers, when their kids are bad, raping people all around, stealing, doing everything, they will not say, hey, let us marry somebody for him. You see, wicked people, very wicked soul. They want a girl to come to his life so he could destroy the girl's life. Let us go and marry somebody. Maybe when he's married, he will cool down. Then they hide him. They hide his character until they push him to one girl. And then they get married and the mommy and daddy will spend all their money on the wedding. And then the girl will enter into the house and find out he's going to see Shege. Going to see Shege. And now that one will now be beating the girl, bringing girlfriend all around, raping people all around, doing all kinds of stuff and everything. And at the end of the day, you now come and say, I'm your mom, it is the devil. You not go night vigil, you won't go, cannot do the sciences. And so then you'll be running all around. You do all this nonsense. Would you tear? Ma wo so ebi ka kiri ma we gele ranu to tomo you think enwe o ka omo e enwe o ka omo e no ka ojo de tie and now the boy is now beating the innocent girl, raping the innocent girl, slapping her for not cooking, you know, all those kind of stuff. And you see one other thing that you guys do, you now favor the boy over the girl. You favor the boy over the girl. You now be making the girl to kneel for a crime she did not commit. Hey, kneel down and beg your husband. Beg your husband my foot. That's how we destroy this life. That's how we destroy this life. We destroy this whole life. We have converted women to dummies, second-class citizens. They are not good. They are nothing. Some of them will be paying 100% of the bill, no appreciation from the mother-in-laws. They will still be talking nonsense to them. Many men are just sissies today. They can't do nothing. Just sit down right there. The wife will be paying the bills and all kinds of stuff. At the end of the whole stuff, now the woman then go blame. We superior. There's nobody superior to nobody. The same sexual relationship gave birth to all of us. All right? The same. When they didn't bang one on the tree and bang one on the ground. It is the same. It's inside the bedroom that our fathers banged their mothers. And they got pregnant and they gave birth to a baby boy or a baby girl. And when they were growing up, they all sucked the same breast. All right, they wore the same pampers. All right, they went to the same primary school. When they say A for apple, B for boy, D for doje, and that was what they all of them went to the same school, primary school. Then we went to the same secondary school. When they tell us atom is an indivisible particle of an element, say it again, an atom. We were all together in the class, both girls and boys. All right. Some of the girls are even more brilliant than us. They were scoring high marks in school. All right. When we left the place, we went and took WAEC, the same question. The same question. We took the same question in WAEC. All right, some of us didn't pass. We had to go and choose to do GC. So we did GC. Some of the girls passed the WAEC, and then we all took jam together. They didn't change the question. It was the same question for the girls, the same question for the boys. And when the same cutoff mark for the two of us, it's not like the girls' cutoff mark is lesser than that of the boys. All right, the same thing we went through. Then we went to the university. We were all in the same class, the same professor. Taught us the whole stuff. We graduated after 4 years. The boys didn't spend 6 years and the girl 2 years. Now we all spent 4 years and we graduated and went to serve the same time, the same place. All right. We actually took job interview. The same person took the interview. The same question. Wasn't different questions at all. All right. We got the same salary. All right. And all kinds of stuff. So when it now gets to marriage, that's when men are superior. Superior, my foot. Superior for where? What are you talking? What is good for you is good for her. What is good for you is good for her. We are all humans. If you want to change the whole stuff around, let's change it around. Let the girls go to primary school for 2 days, and then the boys go for 5 years. Then we respect them and say, Kai, ọkùnrin lele. The ọkùnrin has gone for. If you want to change the whole stuff around, let the men be going to work and the women be staying at home. We now say, okay, you are a stay-home mother and I'm a breadwinner. We know you are the one going to bring money, so women are not going to work. They are only staying home, taking care of the children and cooking for you. Then we understand it's 50-50. 50-50, you are going and you don't have the right to go and cheat. You can't cheat. You can't squander your money. You bring your money to the house. If that's what you want, let's sign an agreement. Let's do it. Fantastic, right? But no, there's nobody that is superior. We are partners in the relationship. What is good for you is good for your wife. You don't come here and be telling us nonsense. So let mothers, I'm going to open my telephone line now if any mother wants to call, because I know you mothers will want to call on the show and maybe come and attack my preaching. All right, I will open the telephone line to you guys. The telephone is on the screen. Mothers, train your kids. Train your kids. Let them grow up to be real men. A real man must be able to cry. A real man must feel pain. A real man must cry. Must be able to help. Must respect the wife. Let's pick this call. Hello.
Good morning, sir. My name is Dolapo.
Yeah.
From Pastor Reni. I had reached out to you a few weeks ago.
Sorry, madam. I'm on the show. You want to talk to me personally, right?
Yes.
Call me in 1 hour. I'm on the show right now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Call me in 1 hour. Hello.
Hello, Pastor Shola. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry. This is my name is Jinka from California.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir.
Nice.
I'm happy to join you today. I tried like last week.
Yeah.
This type of contribution I wanted to contribute, but I guess there were lots of people online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to contribute about training our boys.
Yeah.
To become men, because I happen to be in a marriage, and I'm married to a man that had no home training.
Mm.
He was trained to believe that all the household chores belong to the woman, and that the moment you start helping her, she will turn you to an asshole. So I got so bad when I had my third baby. The baby was just 3 months. Okay, Baba, please watch this baby. Let me go and pick the children from the school. The children were supposed to go and pick. And I said, no, you told me to ask, but I don't want to watch it. I said, okay, leave the child there. If she cries, she will not die before I come back. Okay, so what I'm trying to do now is, there was a certain time my boy was like 8, 9, and I told him, you have to help the girls in the house. He's the eldest. He was the eldest, and the father said, no, you can't do that. And I said, okay, Mister, every Saturday, when the girls finish washing their clothes, they're not going to help you again. When they're done, they call him, he starts washing his clothes. Your room, nobody's going to sweep it for you again. So he does it once in a week on Saturday to clean the room. Unfortunately for him, I came here when he was like 12, and he got to the university. Most of the feeding allowance was on me. So it was like, he wants to start buying me food. I said, not on your life. Sir, now, I trained him. The boy cooks by himself.
Okay, very good.
He does his laundry. He does stuff by himself now, sir. I'm here, I monitor him from here to the glory of God. And every time I talk to him, he says, Mom, I know, I see what Dad did, and I'm making conscious efforts not to repeat the same person, the same thing to the woman I'm going to get married to. So the boy is 21 years. I won't call him a boy.
Yeah.
But I'm training even from here, sir. I call him every day, and we talk. Even if he's an introvert, he doesn't talk. So one day last week, he just said, Mom, okay, since I can talk to you, that's when he opened up.
Yeah.
Sir, he will never do it. That's what my ex was too. He will never open, he will never talk to anybody. And when you are, okay, yeah, this is the wrong thing, they start opening up what you did 10 years ago. But this is the guy, and I told him, you saw what I went through. They say, yes.
Yeah.
Your wife will not go through such.
Now, madam, can I give you one small advice?
Yes, sir.
I love what you've been saying. One other part that I want you to add to it is you have to train him to be strong. Now, don't let him be timid. He can't be timid. He will always come back to you when something happens.
No.
You need to make him to grow to the extent that he can stand for himself. Oh yeah, for himself. He can stand for himself. Don't train him to be weak. You know, sometimes we see a boy that is loving, caring, love his mom, saying all the good stuff that you want him to say. But at the same time, always remember, I will not always be around to call him every day. I will not always be around to give him instruction. So you need to train him to be strong, to fight for himself, stand for himself, and be able to talk.
Now, you know, sir, this is what I'm trying to do. We're starting from the scratch.
Yeah.
Because when I wanted to do it, the father didn't allow me because they believed that the women are slaves. I worked so hard, I became, even people thought that I was HIV positive then. When
you were lean.
Very, very. I was not even lean. I shrunk. When I got here, and my friends told me like a year after I got there, they didn't know.
Yeah.
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 So that's what I'm trying to do now. We're starting.
Keep going.
Thank you for that advice, sir.
Keep going.
Thank you for that. But we mothers have a lot of work to do.
We do.
And please, we are begging the fathers. They should please join us.
Yeah.
They should not make these women suffer. When we now get here and want to do something good, they say, okay, she's now proud. She's in America. No.
All right, madam. Let's allow some other people to join. There are too many calls here. Thank you, man. All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Shala.
Yes, hello, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Another fantastic program. Thank you so much for all you do. God bless you.
We thank God.
Just to put my perspective on the topic of conversation today.
Yeah.
My situation is 2 young boys, 14 and 9.
Yeah.
And already I made a conscious decision that history wasn't going to repeat itself.
Okay.
When father walked out, I took that decision that these boys are going to learn, even from this age, what it means to be a man.
A man, yeah.
Right? I refuse for them to be a statistic. We're black, we live in the UK, bringing up black kids. There's, loads of stories that you hear. But I took that decision that there's no way these boys are going to be a statistic.
Yeah.
The 14-year-old cooks for his brother. I work full time. I run my home. I mean, my friends laugh at me because they joke that it's almost like a military zone in the house. We wake up early, they make their bed and everything like that. Everything you've been saying, 110% I agree with.
Yeah.
Women, we don't have to prioritize parties and friends and all these other frivolities. If father decides that he doesn't want to do his bit and he doesn't want to participate in the lives of his boys, let us make it a priority to raise men of the future.
Short party down. Short party down. Be intentional about your children. Yeah.
Absolutely. Your children are your priority. I don't have friends. I don't keep friends. I don't have social life.
Yeah.
Right now, they are the priority.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Some of the mothers that we see today, they don't even know what honor roll is. Their kids are actually being carried on trial.
No, absolutely. And these boys, they have to learn priority.
Yeah.
Education comes first.
Comes first.
They are. I sit them down and I talk to them about what you are supposed to do as a man.
Yeah.
Keep your home, even at this age. They're not quite there yet, but it's never too early to start. Mothers, may God continue to help us, but we also have to help ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to qualify these boys.
Yeah.
Right? I don't do girls, I have boys, but I will do everything in my power by the grace of God to make sure they do the right thing, they learn the right things before it gets too late.
Yes.
Right? It's never too early to start. Forget the party. Forget the hanging out with friends. Forget all those things.
Yeah.
You always have time to
you will do them later.
Absolutely. You need to raise boys who will be men of the future so that this positivity continues. So that they don't then grow up and raise bums as children. You know, we have to prioritize. God bless you. Thank you,
madam.
For this
God bless you, man.
God bless you.
Yeah, bye. Telephone number is on right now. This is on the screen, +405 550 5135. For those who would love to call in, I'm going to pick it. You know, so some of you women, they are carrying your children on trial. They're carrying them on trial because they are going to private school. They know you are paying money, so they just pass them because they don't know jack. You didn't even check, are they doing their homework or not? No, it's party 24/7. Every party in Houston, you are there. Outside of Houston, you are there. You will even buy ticket to go to party in Nigeria. You leave your kids to actually be out to actually do stuff by themselves. Even for the girls, some of the daughters are actually going through abortion like almost every week. You don't have any idea. One daughter died in New York City after doing abortion. The mother didn't know. Hello?
Hi, Pastor.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much for this time. I just want to quickly say this. Mothers, our children are our report cards. At the end of the day, what they become is what we are and is what we deserve. Nothing more, nothing less.
Thank you.
When you start running, looking for money, it's all money. You want to buy this. What's going on Instagram? The latest jewelry, the latest clothes.
They are lonely. They are looking for boyfriend too. They look for boyfriend.
I want to be like this person. Oh, this person just bought this. I have to get it. This person and you leave your kids at the end of the day. When you don't have the legs anymore to wear those shoes. When you don't have the body anymore to wear those laces. Your children is your report card.
That's your report card.
What are you ready and willing to give up for your children? You didn't bring them up to this world just to find out that at the end of the day they become useless in your hands. God is not a God of confusion. He cannot give it as just children and make them useless. It's not possible. He entrusted these kids or not. I trust you. Sandra, I trust you that I can give you this child, Toluwanemi. That this child, Toluwanemi, in your hand will be what? Become that which I want you to be. To be. It's a trust. Our children are trust from God. So let us not fail God. Let us not fail Him. He trusted us enough. You don't want to know how many women out there are looking for children. Anyhow, any means, they are paying millions of naira for children. And you have one, you have two, you have three, and you say it will not come in bed. When the chiefs are down.
Very much.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, Sister. God bless you for your message for today. See, let me say this. I expecting another call to come in. Don't push that your devil son to go and get married. He's not ready for marriage. You must fix him. You don't just carry a broken son that is actually doing all nonsense and beating people all around, very wayward, raping people, stealing and all that. And you say, oh, maybe when he gets married, he cool down. He will cool down. You want to destroy another person's life. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Hi, this is Dr. Shala.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
We're good.
I just wanted to compliment you on such a great show today.
Okay.
And also to really, the last two ladies who spoke so very well. I am so proud of us mothers. And I saw someone put on the comment section that men are to be responsible to. Yes. Men have to do their part. They are the fathers. But if the man is not willing and cooperating with you because of whatever happens between you two, and you go your separate way, don't let it be a problem of the children. Your children are still your priority.
Yeah.
I have been there and I have gone through it, and it's not easy. I think there's more emphasis that should be placed on single mothers, honestly, because we are carrying a burden that two people are to carry. But yet we are left to carry only by ourselves. We should not allow our children to go astray. At the end of the day, we are responsible for those children.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy for this program today. It's a well-needed program. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you, mother, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
At the age of 6, you already see your son that is doing one-on-one. I don't know, maybe you guys see them. I see them a lot when I go to some churches. A 6-year-old kid doing one-on-one will be jumping here, jumping there, running to the altar, standing there like this and looking like this and looking at all that stuff. And you didn't discipline that kid. And the boys are growing and growing and growing. Now you want to push him to go and get married after you have destroyed him. It's terrible. Don't be looking for a girl to kill by pushing down your devilish son. That has turned to be a devil and with 2 horns on his head, and now pushing it to the life of an innocent girl. You want him to go and destroy the life of that girl? You want him to destroy the life of that girl? Okay? So you need to go fix your son. Discipline your children. Discipline is important. If you can't discipline them, all right, take them to a place where they get disciplined. I remember when I was very young, and my house in Ibadan, in Ajay Igbe, is house number 1, Ajay Igbe Street. My dad, oh my God, a disciplinarian. If any kid should do nonsense in their home, they will bring them to our house. They'll say, oh yeah, let's go to Baba Dioye's house. They bring them to our house. He goes see Shege. The boy goes see Shege. On his way going home to his house, he'll be looking at the address of our house, never to pass in front of our house again. Now think about kids that are bringing from outside. How about us that we live with the man? We live with the man every day. Every day. That guy locked me outside many times. He sent me out of the house like many times. Many times. He will tell me, the guy will send me outside. One day I walked from Ring Road all the way to Ibadan. And I was in school for 2 years. I didn't come home. Didn't come home. And your own children are doing nonsense and you are still opening the door to them. And you think that's the way to do it. My punishment when I was young is go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen was my punishment. Go to the kitchen and help your mommy. I'll go to kitchen, I'll help my mom to wash, I help my mom to chop this, chop onion, blend this thing. I will grind the pepper on the mortar or whatever they call that thing. I will help her to put it inside fire. I'll help her. We will cook the food all through. I didn't know I was learning something. I didn't know the strategy was to teach me to cook. The same thing he did to my brother, all my brothers and everybody. That was the same thing he did to all of them. Kitchen. When we kill a chicken in our house, my dad will call everybody to sit down there as he's opening it. He'll be asking you, what is the name of this one? What is to he will use that knife to slap your head. To slap your head. Let's pick this call. Hello?
I just had to call back in.
That's okay.
On this point of discipline.
Yeah.
That you just talked about.
Yeah.
I know I've seen in the comments people talking about, oh, you're in the abroad, you can't discipline them this way and this way. There are disciplines and there are disciplines.
Of course.
You don't have to physically chastise a child.
You don't have to.
Discipline them.
Yeah.
And the important thing is they need to learn, right from young, that you're not their best friend.
No, you're not.
Right? Parent.
Yeah.
At some point, when they're older, when they're making use of the discipline of the foundation you're giving them now,
Yeah.
right? You can become their best friend then.
My sister, do you know if I look at my daughter, just looking at her alone, she could understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I don't have to shout. I don't have to beat her. We had an understanding about what she's doing. All right. So if she's doing it and I look at her, she will run away.
There's a look.
There's a look
that you give them. Absolutely. And I just want us again as mothers, as that lovely lady that just finished just now just said, as mothers, please let us remember that our children, as she said, are our report cards. When people see your kids outside, right, the way they behave is a reflection on you as a parent. When you're not there and your parents are there, what would other people say about you, about your parenting? Is really, really important. Discipline is important. They're not your best friend. You are their parent for a reason, right? They have to learn discipline. It's what would help them when they then go on to, procreate and have their family. If they don't have discipline now, they will never.
You know how some of them discipline their kids by giving them iPad. They give them tablets. Go and sit in that corner over there.
That would never ever work. My kids, sometimes they don't like me, and that's okay. I let them know that it's okay.
Yeah.
They don't like me very much right now.
Yeah.
Eventually, you will see the point.
You will like me later.
Absolutely. And you will. I'm blessed with it because
yeah. For real.
You're being a wonderful husband to your wife.
To your wife.
Yes,
even that woman will be praying for the mother. Your mother trained you well.
Absolutely.
I trained you well.
I will share something with you. My son is in a European school.
Yeah.
They did an exchange program, and we had to host a German student for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I was shocked the way my son hosted this girl. My son, I was just standing back looking at my son. Wait, wow, this is my 14-year-old boy. Pulling the chair, asking her what she wants, just, giving her everything, even before the girl asked. I stood back and I was so proud, and so secretly I was watching and I was so impressed, and I just, busted into tears with God. It is working.
Yeah.
It's what you sow into them from now.
That's what will be part and parcel of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there won't be any pretense, there won't be any game at all because it's their lifestyle.
Absolutely. Do it now. Put
Do it
the
now.
work in now. At the end of the day, even you as a mother-in-law, when they have their wife and everything, everywhere will be rosy, everything will be happy. The wife, God will be will be praying for you as you said all the time. Say, mother-in-law, mother-in-law. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you feel that then becomes, the future. Your son too, the son that he's raising, what you poured, or the daughter he's raising, what you poured into that child, he then passes on. Then you pass on, and it just keeps going on and on and on like that. I just pray that we learn. I pray that we learn as parents, both man and woman. And if man decides that he doesn't want to be, part of the family, fair enough. Let him walk. You take up the responsibility and just do all you can.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, you see your children and you will feel proud. And
thank you. Yes.
For what you're sowing into them now.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Dr. Shola.
All right, God bless you. All right, bye. See, let me tell us this real quick. See, there is something about we Africans, and that's what is actually making us to be African. That's what makes us to be Africans. Angbona. We don't obey laws. We don't. That's one thing that we don't have, because we're Africans. All right. So when we come to overseas country, that's the only time we obey the law of America, of Canada, of London. We go to our own country, we do yama yama, because our king born. Now, we need to explain and teach. Make sure our children, make sure they get it. Make sure they get it. And don't start talking to them when they are 10. You start talking to them when they are 1. From the age 0, you start talking to your children. Start talking to them. I didn't know before. I got to know it after some time that, that the brain of a kid is actually very, very solid at very tender age. That whatever you put into them, the way you work their brain when they are actually a new baby, that's the way they're going to grow up to be. So this particular mother will sing songs to that little baby. She was actually teaching the little baby 1 + 1, 2, 1 + 2, 3. At the baby, when the baby can't talk. But she continued to just do that. And every time she's saying 1 + 1, the baby will be doing like as if she could understand. She was training that kid. We saw it on TV. A 3-year-old baby could do addition, subtraction, could do spellings. 3-year-old baby. I was like, wow. Then the guy said that we are using just only 2% or 3% or 10% of our brain capacity. That even the genius that we see, they're only using 30% of the capacity of our brain. Maybe me, I'm using only 1%. I don't even know. Okay? There's so much power inside of the brain that God has given unto us. If you can train your children, they will understand it. They will get it. They're going to get it. Start from them being a baby. From being a baby. Start talking to them. Give them instruction. Say good things to them. Tell them you're strong. You're a good child. You will do well. You will love your mother. You will love your father. You will love your wife. You continue to put it in his brain every day as you talk to him. Hello? Hello, ma.
Yeah. My name is Manye.
Okay.
I'm calling to just give my own opinion about this topic.
Okay.
So now I think we as parents, mothers, fathers, we should be a little bit calm when it comes to expectations or what we've done for our children. Now I could give you an instance. Now my mother-in-law, we have an amazing relationship. She's good. And she has this thing of saying, oh, my son is good, I trained him and all that. That's true. It's fine. Then around the house, she was like, oh, she used to take care of the children, the younger ones and everything. Okay. So she keeps saying this. Then one day I called, I said, is it this song we're talking about? And she said, yes, now. I said, can you see he doesn't do anything around the house? He's very lazy around the house. She said, no, no, he's good. I said, no. He might have been a good son, a very good son, but he's not a very good husband when it comes to doing things around the house. You have to tell him to do most things, and at times he does them. So if you are trying to say, this guy is amazing, don't say it too loud, eh? He's not just like that. And she was like, I said, no, no, no. I'm telling you who my husband is. He might have been a good son, but he's not a very good husband when it comes to things in the house. She was like, oh, okay. Your own is too much stress. I said, yes, I know. But then, I know you think you trained him very well, but I don't think that's true. So anyway, I just feel we mothers, we should actually still look, not be so maybe so full of what we think we've done. All right, that's my own.
I need you to listen to this part. Listen to this part. The Yoruba people will say, "Tomba binyan, tomba koyan, inyan man tura eko." You're Yoruba, right?
No.
Okay. The Yoruba people will say that if they train you, you have to retrain yourself.
Okay.
It is not the training that we got from home that we all brought here fully. That was just a foundation for us. All right. So when we got on the street, like me, I'll tell you a story right now if you have a little time. I didn't just become this guy. When I came to America, I was this guy that was expecting my wife to do this and do this and do this for me when I was in Nigeria. So when I got to America, I mingled. I didn't mingle with Nigerians. My friends were white people. So I'll go to their homes to go and visit my friends. So I found out that my friend, a man, is the one washing the dishes, and he'll be the one to cook and clean, and then he'll be the one to open the door to his wife. And I asked him one day, I said, "Hey, Chance," he said, "What?" I said, "What's this nonsense?" I said, "Why is your wife sitting down watching TV while you're washing the plate?" It was like, "Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. We're husband and wife. Anybody could do it." And so I was like, "Wow." I said, "Yeah." So I go to their home for Christmas. I go to their home for Thanksgiving. I found out the men are the ones that do the grilling of the baking of the stuff, cutting of the turkey, and then cleaning. And then the men too, we actually gather together at the end of it to go and wash the dishes. So that gave me a change of mind. My mother already trained me to love, right? Already trained me to respect, right? Now my exposure now topped this off to make me to understand that, okay, there is still a different level that I must to learn about at the same time. So some mothers gave their kids the right education. Those kids, they didn't get the right exposure. And that's what is wrong with us majorly when we come from Nigeria and we bring that Christianity, that emotional Christianity, where we go and be banging the head on the wall and killing the devil. And we're still doing it here in America till today. The only thing we did was we changed location. We are still in Nigeria. So by the time you go to a white church for like 2, 3, or 4 years, your mind will start changing. You understand what Christianity really means. That what we are bringing from Africa is nonsense. What it means is that you go to work, you go to the doctor, you go to school, and then you pray along, thanking God for the grace. That's what it is. So, but we won't know it. We continue to kill enemy in America, kill enemy in Canada, and all kinds of, whereas you are not, you're supposed to be exposed. So that's the issue, man. Some of the men, they refuse to get that exposure. So when they now marry, they will look like a bad husband because they do not understand, because they didn't marry their mother. Their mother only mentored them as a mother to be a man. They need someone to mentor them to be a husband. It's a two different ball game, man. So every man's supposed to go to a church where they have men's fellowship. In the men's fellowship, what we teach is how to be a man and how to be a husband. It's two different things. There are men and there are husbands. It is not every man that you see that could occupy the position of a husband. All right. So some people, we call them husband, but they're actually not supposed to be called husbands. Okay. So they're supposed to be teaching as per who is a leader. What are the responsibilities of a leader? What is leadership? All those things are supposed to be taught to those men for them to be able to utilize the training their mother gave them, plus the exposure they have to now be able to prove to you as a woman that I know who you are as my wife and I will take care of business anytime. You get it, right?
Yes,
So that's the way it is. God bless you, man.
I think it.
Thank you. All right. So that's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's tough. It's level by level kind of training. The church failed. The church is only collecting tithe and offering, collecting money. We have refused to actually train those boys to be a husband. Your mom can't train you to be a husband. Your mom can only nurture you, feed you, train you, give you right education, give you a little bit of home training. And then when you now go on the street, you now learn how to be a man and at the same time learn how to be a husband. A husband must know God. If you don't know God, you can't be a husband. Sorry. Sorry. You can't be. You can't be a husband if you don't know God. Don't know God, go and sleep somewhere. You need God. You need God to be able to perform the responsibility or the role of a husband. You need God in your life. Without God in your life, you will fail. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you guys. I need to get ready for work. It's almost 12 o'clock. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later by God's grace. Have a beautiful day, guys.